G'day guys, what's cracking? Aussie here again. So have you heard the news from KFC? The tenders dipping feast is back, baby. That's right. It hasn't been all that long ago that it was out, so they don't want to give us anything too new and exciting. And I can't lie, folks, I'm not really super juiced for this one. I was the last time I got it, which was about 13 months ago, the last time it was out. But there's a little something that's changed, and I can't say I'm that worked up about it. Actually, I'm a bit salty about it, to be fair. So, guys, it's that time of the month again. They brought out their mostly re-release stuff. You know, there's a little deal in there that ain't too bad. So we're going to grab this Tenders Dipping Feast. And I'll tell you what, folks, it's blowing a gale out there. And this is going to come in a pretty big box. And I was planning on doing it outside, but that ain't going to happen. I reckon the box will get blown away today. The struggle will be real to do this in the car. It was last time. So anyway, folks, I'm going to head in, grab the goods. We'll have a bit of a manjari, a bit of a chin wag, and I'll tell you why I ain't super juiced for this one. I can't lie, folks. I'm only doing it for the views and for yous. Let's get it. And we're back, babies, and we definitely got the goods. This is it. There's the old kernel. Now, I haven't opened this up yet. We're going to do this together. Can't deny it, folks. It is quite weighty, a lot heavier than I remember. Let's open it up and see what's doing. We should have 4 sauces, regular gravy, not potato and gravy, just gravy, and 14 tenders and a share pack of chips. Let's check it out. That's in the box. Oh yeah, baby. Looks the goods, and it's overflowing. And just like last time when I had it, it was very hard to keep the box closed. So should we turn it this way? Should we turn it that way? You know what? Let's see if we can flip the lid under. Probably not going to happen. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Oh no, now all the chips are going to fall out. My bad. That was not some of my best work. We do want to close this. Of course, I'm not going to eat all this in one sitting. You know it. Let's just leave it like that, and then everything can just roll down. This is why I didn't want to sit in the car to do this one, because the struggle is real. As you can see, it under my chinny chin. Got to have a chip. Chips aren't bad. May want to be, because make sure you're sitting down, folks. This was $29.95. Now, why I'm a bit salty about it is because just over a year ago it was $25.95. So I don't know how it went up $4 in just over a year. And also, I'm pretty sure, quote me if I'm wrong, and if you know, let me know, I'm pretty sure there was 15 tenders. It's saying 14 this time. I'm going to have one on its own, see how they hit. So the chips and the tenders so far are a bit like me, on the salty side. I'm going to rip this box. I can't have this on. Oh yeah, there you go. It tears anyway. Should have just done that in the first place, eh? Anyway, I didn't notice that. So there you go. There's your box, your whole box and dice, the whole kit and caboodle. So let's open these sauces and do a little bit of dippage. So you can pick and choose which sauces you want, although there's not every sauce on there. So we got the old aioli, one of my favourites. Like I see, I went with pretty much all the ones that would be my favourites. So aioli, just chuck that in the box. The BBQ, yeah, I love to taste it. Oh, bloody hell, doesn't want to come undone. Tickle me grandmother. Okay, whack that one in there. And I reckon my own preference is I'm glad it hasn't got potato and gravy, just gravy. because it's a nice change for me, because usually I get these box meals with potato and gravy. We've got the old Eats-War and sour, sweet and sour. Now, of course, because they hand you a box, there's no serviettes. I've got some in the glove box if it starts to get too messy. It's getting slippery, that's for sure. And everyone, dare I say it, everyone's favourite, the old supercharged sauce, of course. Right, now, get into this. Let's open this one. The old gravy. Now, I can't lie, folks, this whole thing and that just reminded me holding that is piping hot. It's probably the hottest box I've ever had. Oh, this is on a bit of an angle. That gravy is tipping out, so I better get some of the gravy out. Now remember how many tenders we have, because we may count these, or how many I've eaten. This is going to be piping hot. Oh yeah, baby. Now that's what I'm talking about. That makes it much better. But I reckon the gravy is probably best kept for the chips. Now the tide's out a bit, you can flop it back in there. So that was 2, 3, that's very small. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. To me that looks like 14. If you counted more, let me know. Oh, look at that one. That's giant tender. Only stuck together by the breading. Let's go with the old supercharged sauce, of course. Of course, all the sauces are going to taste good. Love the old gravy. The old gravy is good. So, it is a bloke-sized feast, I'll give you that much. Would be best to share it. But because I'm on my own, no one's going to share this with me. What I'm going to do is, because I'm not really happy with the price, I'm not going to eat it all as like this. I'll eat about half of it now, take the rest home, and then tonight I'm going to make some sandwiches with cheese, tomato, tenders. I'll probably scoff a lot of the chips, so I'll keep a few tenders. Make a couple of sangers, tomato, cheese, tenders. We've got plenty of sauce, of course, so we can go with the gravy. So that'll be dinner tonight. So I will get 2 meals out of it, but still not impressed for the price, especially that it's gone up $4. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a 2.5 stars out of 5 for value and taste. Usual KFC taste. So far nothing's any different. Let's just try the other sauces, but I can't see them being different. Eats-War and sour. Sweet and sour. Nice chunky one, that one. So did I try the barbecue yet? Aioli. I love to taste it. The old BBQ. So for taste, the usual KFC taste. Actually, when I say usual, those tenders actually, let me rephrase that. Tenders were a little bit salty this time. Once you start doing a little Dunkaroony, you forget about all that. And it tastes so much better. A little bit on the salty side today, just like me. So I'll give them about, I'm actually going to give it 3 3/4 stars out of 5 for taste. It's not the usual sort of taste. Very salty. Not really that impressed for KFC. So folks, totally unimpressed with this thing, but it does taste average, so that doesn't help much either. It isn't anywhere near what I had last time. The quality of the food has gone down, the taste, and the price has gone up, and probably staying up. For that reason, today's beveragino is H2O. I just bought along my own water in an empty container. Truth be told, for $29.95, I reckon there should be a drink included as well. Anyhow, that's enough crying for now. Time to have a red hot sweet because I really need it with all this saltiness. Yummus. Nothing like a good old swig of tap water. Believe it or not, folks, I know you think all I do is drink crap and eat crap, but I do have quite a few glasses of water a day. So those of you who think that will be very happy to know. Now, got to have some more of these chips because they're going to get cold, of course. So I'm not going to lie, folks. This is all about the views and showing you guys this really horrendous deal this time from KFC. Like I said, there's a few in there now that aren't too bad. There's a new secret menu thing, which I may do next. But totally not impressed today. You saw how low the score was for value. Taste is average as well. Reasonably average, just a little bit above. So if I wasn't doing this sort of thing and bringing you the latest products, I wouldn't touch this with a barge pole, especially knowing the price from 13 months ago. Anyway, folks, no good complaining about it because I did it for you. And if you don't do it, I totally get it. So guys, I'm going to scoff a bit more of this, save the rest for Ron, and have a probably not a bad dinner when I add some cheese and tomato to a sandwich with some of these guys. May keep some of the chips and just whack them in the air fryer and redo them. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you're never too Aussie. Hooroo, stay fresh, and I won't blame you if you don't try this lot. Sayonara. Definitely not a total winner today.